up, everybody? Tyler Kolick here from the New York Knicks. I just want to come on here and wish you guys a very Merry Christmas from a Knicks world. Thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it because we're trying to do something special this year and need all the support we can get. So appreciate it again and take care.
Yo, we
We
back.
back.
The Knicks world, man.
We
Life
bite.
has been lifing, man, but the Knicks have been nicking, if that makes any sense. And what we mean by that is we were starting off the month of January not so well, or
Nope.
2026 rather,
Hmm.
in the gutter, but now we're back out of the gutter and we've won five straight, champ.
Yes, sir.
And
Seeing
it's
some
been
light.
seeing some light, but it's part of the highs and lows of a regular season, right?
Hmm.
Um, you're gonna not gonna be able to win all 82, right?
Nope.
Gonna go through highs and lows, but got some interesting news that has fallen out of the skies of all the news outlets about potential Giannis trade rumors, and we're gonna get into that for sure. But
Yes.
5 win streak. I mean, it's been a rocky road, champ. How you feeling, and how do you feel about the team right now?
A deep breath. This team is very, very yeah, consistently inconsistent. This team is very much a headache. Cardiac Knicks.
Or
I mean, what are you gonna do, right? A lot of these players was coming into the season and there was, I guess, a bit unsure on themselves, unsure of their placement. Mike Brown new offense was being implemented, so it's not just the two new guys, in Cad and Mikal,
yeah,
or how new really are you? It's been a year at this point, or even the bench of Clarkson and Yabusele. Um, it's more so like new, as in everybody. Everybody's new to this. Everybody has to get adjusted. Main two guys would have been Jalen Brunson and Conley Towns because those are your all stars. And thus far, the only person that has not been adjusting well was Conley Towns.
yeah,
So, you know, we're gonna go as far as him and Jalen takes us, and everybody
yeah,
else have to just kind of follow under.
yeah. No, it's been a weird season, but you know, with the news that just came out, and Champ did say earlier, right before the season started, because there was I believe, an interview, and Carl Towns did not look too happy, and we were like, why did he look too happy? And it was Champ, if I remember correctly, that said that maybe his name came up in a trade rumor,
Hmm.
and fast forward to now, there was a report this week that just came out that says that he had hard feelings towards the Knicks when he heard that his name came up in trade rumors.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, champ, for getting that one right.
Yeah.
And it's understandable,
Hmm.
right? But at the same time, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's a superstar in this league, MVP, Finals MVP, NBA champion. So anybody who has the opportunity to go and get that player, it's understandable in my book.
I want to say, so the best conversations is from those who are authentic, who are real with you. I'm from a neighborhood, from a rough neighborhood, and you're from a rough neighborhood, where the best conversations come from authenticity, right? I play
Yeah,
basketball, you play basketball, we play outside on the courts. The best conversations come from, where you just sitting down on the bleachers, you just sitting down having a conversation after some good game of runs, and y'all discussing hoops and stuff like
yeah,
that. And you discussing real stats and stuff, not just advanced stats, but real stats, field goal percentage, and who's better, why they're better, systems and teams and things like that. The
yeah,
point I'm trying to make is you being real about having a conversation, period. For Anthony Towns, you've been in the league for a decade. You had your own team in Minnesota.
yeah,
Your vet was Kevin Garnett, a all-time great, a all-time. great for Minnesota. Whatever happened to Minnesota with you, Kevin Love came, gone to Cleveland. You end up getting Andrew Wiggins, number one pick, former number one pick.
Yeah.
Things
They
didn't
had,
work out well.
they had Zach Levine too.
You had Zach Levine, whatever. Things didn't go well. He goes to Chicago, and the deal that sent Jimmy Butler over there. You
Yeah.
and Jimmy Butler helped get you to the playoffs for the first time in your career. Things didn't go out well personally, so it wasn't on court. It was off court that transitioned to off court.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler moves on. Y'all now get the number one pick, end up getting Anthony Edwards.
Yes.
He ends up being amazing to where
Superstar.
amazing superstar level player. Now he's the number one option going above you.
Yeah.
And you had to accept it. Not that you just wanted to give the mantle. You had no choice because his superstardom was literally submerging. Or I'm sorry, just emerging. And you had to accept that. You know what I'm saying? You go
Anthony
to the
Edwards was clearly the better player.
clearly.
Yeah.
And you had to go to New York, or you got traded to New York for whatever reason. And
Yeah,
now
we did a
you're under
swap, Randall for Cat, right? They
it
both.
was you got a Jalen Brunson, you had to play under him, and you're learning and things like that, and things get better, and the pressure in New York and stuff like that. My point in saying all of this is to go about his timeline is Giannis Antetokounmpo, Finals MVP, NBA champion, got it out of the mud himself. He has always been top three player in the league. Probably about fifth, sixth year of him being in the league at that point. He's
Yeah.
always been top three in the league, not just position, in the league, and it still stands to this day.
Yes.
Top two, if anything, when healthy. What makes you think you are not qualified to get moved in any type of Giannis deal?
Yeah. And that's my point, right? If I'm an NBA player, listen, I get okay, hard for listen, trade everybody's been trading. When Josh Hart said it, I've been in the league, I think he said 9 years. I've been in trade rumors for 8. It's a part of the business.
Part of the
Um
business.
Also, up until this point, he has not played like the Cat we saw last year. Now we get it. It's a new coaching staff. It's um a new, just a new thing, right? I think Cat was the one that really liked Tibbs, and there was other players, and management thought that, they didn't like Tibbs. I thought it was time to move on. So I would say he hasn't played well offensively, but I would say ever since like this week or ever since the meeting they had at Jalen Brunson's house, I would say it's been different, right? And the last 2 games, he had 2 20 rebound games, which is, he's always been a good rebounder. I mean, you got to be a good rebounder if you're 7 feet tall. If you're not, something's up. But he's been like this last game against the Blazers, like he was better. The effort was better, not in foul trouble.
Hmm.
Um, the energy and the effort's been better.
Yeah.
But you know, every player is in some sort of trade rumors. You just got to roll with it. And my biggest issue with Cat is you have the opportunity to silence those trade rumors
Yeah.
at the very beginning. Even if you did hear your name for Giannis, like, oh, yeah, okay, let me put the league on notice. Let me put the Knicks on notice. Because
Exactly.
up until this point, you could have made the case and said, yeah, I don't need to trade for Giannis. I'm right here. I'm
Bro,
that. I'm that guy. And
bro,
last year, he did it. Last year, he was hooping.
yo, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand how you're mad because people want to trade for a player because they're doing something that you're not doing. Instead
Exactly.
of saying, okay, well, Giannis is a he's a floor runner.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to pass. He likes to, be somewhat of a floor general. He likes
He
to
attacks
defend.
he attacks the rim too, and he
Yeah,
could
and he likes
defend.
to. Well, yeah, but Cat don't defend. He don't drive to the
No,
paint
I'm talking about
like Giannis
Giannis though.
does.
I'm talking about
Yeah, like
Giannis. Yeah.
that's a complete big.
No, no,
Depends how
no.
they
We're talking.
drive.
I'm following up with you. I agree. I'm just
Yeah.
adding to your
When
point with
Gian,
Giannis.
when Giannis go up, he try to take somebody's soul. When
Yes.
cats go up, his soul loses body. Like he go up and the finger roll, don't go in, drop on the floor, hit his
Yeah.
back, and then everything just look up at the lights. It just look weird, and it's every time.
Yeah.
Or he'll hook your arm, and it's an offensive turnover.
Yeah. Well, Giannis has. Giannis is a clearly better player. The only thing Carl Anthony Towns does better than Giannis is shoot
Just
the
shoot,
ball.
and he
That's
has
it.
not been doing that in the last two seasons.
And this season, he has
But
not
this
shot the
one,
ball
yeah,
well compared to Cat standards.
yes,
And his career, he's have career worst numbers across the board for Carl Anthony Towns. Right.
yeah.
So, but despite all that,
Despite all that,
the Knicks are hanging in there. But anybody, like, you'd have to be crazy not to want to trade. Now, again, my point is you have the opportunity to silence all of that, to
yeah,
change management's mind, to say,
yes,
okay, now I'm gonna show you why you don't need to make the trade. You
right,
know, so instead of being in your feelings, you could have said, "All right, I'm gonna take my anger out on that rim when I dunk the ball. All right,
right,
I'm gonna take my anger out when I start knocking down these threes. Right?
right.
I'm gonna put all this energy into the court, and I'm gonna show y'all, like,
More
you know,
importantly, earn your extinction.
yeah, yeah.
He's eligible
Listen,
for an extinction right now, ladies
he's
and
making
gentlemen.
50 million, and I don't think he's been worth the 50 million he's been playing this season. Right
Earn the
now,
extinction.
there's still plenty of time left to turn that around, and if we don't make a trade by the deadline, I think that his stock is going to raise, and depending how far we go, then you know we'll see then. But
I know where you're getting at already. I've said it in the on Twitter X. I do a halftime space. If for those who are not on Twitter X,
hmm
and the last game that we played, I've said that in my humble opinion, and this is my humble opinion,
yeah,
we go back to the tape after during the summer. I feel like depending on how things go in the playoffs,
yes,
if we don't make it to at least the finals, I could and let's just say Giannis is off the board, I still feel like Cat will be considered in talks because I don't think that management, and granted I don't know anything. This is just my
hmm
opinion.
yeah,
I don't think management like the idea that Cat seemed a little unprofessional by, I guess, down in the dumps, like sort of kind of dumbing down his game because he's not happy with what's going on as far as his name being thrown in rumors.
yeah,
So to me, some of them games that we did lose,
hmm
we could have potentially won
yeah.
had you acted professionally and just played through it. You know what I'm saying?
No, he could have took a page out of Yabusele's book, right?
Yeah, just be a little more
Yabusele is
supportive instead
he's
of
been
pouting.
he's been a super good sport and professional on and off the
Mhm.
court. Um, and you know, understanding that it's just business. And when they call his name, he goes in the game and he gives 110%. And listen, if they don't call his name, cool. Jordan Clarkson, same thing. He been getting DMPs, and I saw somebody say,
Yeah.
"Yo, what happened? Like, you didn't, And and Jordan Clarkson responded to the person on Twitter, said, "Yo, we won. That's it." Like, you know, and I know not everybody's built the same, right? So I get it. Like, the human element is a thing, right? But when you're getting paid this amount of money, and my biggest critique is that you could have silenced the talks. You could have done that, and you didn't. So now listen, if you don't get moved now, okay, well, you still have plenty of time to make a run. If we make the finals and win it, we're not gonna trade you.
None of this matters. And we
None of
make the
this
finals
matters.
itself and compete. Even if you lose in the
Listen, you make the
finals.
finals, you have a chance to just stay. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a good
Yeah.
chance. Like, and that's my biggest thing, right? And any Knicks fan, this is my whole thing, right? Giannis Antetokounmpo is a game changer.
Yes.
Now, people have concerns. Oh, but his calf and okay. We've dealt with Mitchell Robinson's injuries for how long? So you're complaining about injuries.
hmm
Okay. So you're telling me You can get a superstar player, right? He's hurt, he's out right now. Okay, let's just say we trade for him this week, tonight, tomorrow, a couple days from now, whatever. He doesn't have to play right away. The All Star break's right there. He could sit past the All Star break, come back after the All Star break. Even if you want to hold him a little bit, okay, take his time. There's no rush.
Let me ask you a question. Say we trade for Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the deal is. But let's
Okay.
say we trade for
Cat
Giannis.
Cat would have to go in the deal. Cat and
Of course, of course,
or
of course,
OG. Yeah.
of course. Cat goes. OG lasts though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you sit Giannis to the playoffs?
You could. I think it all depends on the severity of the injury, right?
Hmm.
So you could sit him to the playoffs. That's fine.
Like, do you think we
To,
have a good
to
enough team to withstand? I think it'd
I
be
think I think we could be top five. I think we could top
yeah,
five seed, and I said that before the season. As long as we're a top five seed, to me, seeding does not matter. And a lot of people say, "Oh no,
same.
it does matter," but no, it doesn't. In my
Especially
opinion,
if we get Giannis, it don't matter at
it
all.
doesn't matter because at the end of the day, in today's game, you gotta win on the road. You
Yes.
gotta win on the road. So, and you can get easily beat at home too. So, like for me, I've seen the Knicks have home court advantage, and we've lost. Last year, we lost. So I'm
I
not,
think
I'm not big on. Oh, we need the, you need the number one seed. You need. I don't. That's not the thing for me.
I think whatever deal you do, or whatever deal Giannis goes into, whatever team, I
Yeah,
think I think they're gonna add Kuzma to it. So Kuzma's gonna be a part of the deal. I think what happens with us, what should happen, if we do that deal,
yeah,
what we should do is you can rest Giannis until like maybe like the week before the playoffs or whatever, and that way you get to see what you get out of Kuzma during the regular season, get his reps up, and hopefully get him acclimated. That way, by the time players roll around, you know what
yeah,
Giannis gonna give you. But now you got Kuzma fired up. You know what I'm saying, with the rest of the squad. So now
yeah,
everybody's kind of locked in and good to go.
yeah, yeah. I mean, again, it
And
all
Giannis can
depends on
still
it.
practice too. So.
It all depends on how serious the injury is. The injury cannot be that serious. Who
Mhm.
knows? We don't know, right?
But this is hypotheticals, y'all. We not even we're
Yeah, this
gonna
is straight hypothetical talk. We
yeah,
wanted to talk about this, right?
yeah.
But it's just important because people everywhere in Knicks world, in Knicks nation, right?
Hmm.
Giannis is the hot topic, and
Yes.
the whole thing me and Champ want to talk about is like you have to be crazy to not want Giannis on the Knicks,
Hmm.
But listen, if we don't trade for him now, we're gonna ride with this team. All right, bet. Maybe we made a small addition, nothing crazy, but
Going to State
from
just was offering Draymond, Jimmy
no,
Butler,
they weren't offering Draymond.
Kaminga.
Draymond wasn't in the talks. Draymond wasn't in the talks.
I'm just saying a lot of
It
it was
was
a lot.
Pods, it was Jimmy Butler, Kaminga, and some picks.
Yo, so why you say Draymond name, man? I seen
No,
that
no,
too.
no, no, yeah, nah. They said that he wasn't in the trade talks. But I just don't think that their could be better than our package, right? I think also,
Really?
yeah, I don't think so. Why would you take a Jimmy Butler who's 36 years old,
Well, not
tore his
Jimmy
ACL?
Butler, but if you could get if you
Pods
could
is
get
not good.
if you get Pods, Kaminga,
Kaminga's good, but other than that,
Moody,
okay,
and they got draft
no,
picks too.
yeah, well, the draft picks is probably the most attractive thing for them. But in terms of
Yeah.
players, like right now, Kaminga's the only attractive piece. But if you're telling me you can get, because then if you trade for Karl Anthony Towns, you can flip Karl Anthony Towns for picks.
At that point, I don't think Cat's value is as high as what I just said at this point right now. I really don't.
Who has higher value, Cat or Jonathan Kaminga? Karl Anthony Towns.
I, I
What has Kaminga won?
a championship?
Yeah.
Yes, he was
No,
there
he
when
hasn't.
he got
He was
he got
not. He was not cooking. It was Jordan Poole that was cooking for them,
they
and
still got
they
he still got a chip.
okay, but he did not partake in really, really winning that chip. Champ, stop playing. It was
Yo,
Steph Curry, Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole was supposed to be the future until Draymond knocked him out. So,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
so my whole thing is right.
Hmm.
They're young pieces. I just don't think. Now, again, the more attractive thing for the Golden State Warriors. Okay, Jonathan Mingo is a great, solid player. Um, but the what was it, the 2, 3 first round picks? That's attractive for them. But
Yeah,
if you're
with
talking
the
about
young asset.
Cat, Deuce McBride. You get some second round picks plus supposedly sending Mikal Bridges. That's another player who kind of like you kind of feel like he's playing for his job out there his
Yeah.
last couple games because and he said he had some interesting comments too after the game like
Hmm.
I was like not coachable and I was like I appreciate him
But
what
you don't
I
give a fuck about that shit.
no but my I care about it, but to me, it's like a little bit too late. Like at this point, like now you're waking up at because the
Let,
trade deadline's here.
ladies and gentlemen, wait,
Like
and it, and ain't shit, bro. He's he's. I'm gonna tell you right now. He heard about the whole Giannis thing and the potential thing with we get the Blazers picks because the Blazers got swaps from Milwaukee from
no,
the
no, no.
Dame deal.
The Blazers get what's it called?
The
Oh
Blazers
yeah,
got
yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
yeah
yeah.
the
Go ahead.
so okay, so the Blazers have the pick swaps
Milwaukee's
from
yeah,
Milwaukee from the Damian Lillard deal that they did about 2 3 years ago,
yeah,
and they're willing to play ball with us because they want Mikal. They're interested in Mikal Bridges. Drew Holiday is on the older side. We would take Drew Holiday and a couple of those, maybe like one or two pick swaps, and that would entice Milwaukee to probably do a deal with us to get Giannis over here while we acquire Drew Holiday as well. Um, I'm saying that because yes, Mikel had a heartfelt post game message after he had 30
yeah,
against was it the Kings?
yeah.
He had 30 against the Kings. He had a heartfelt message. And it's like I don't give a fuck about that bullshit. Giannis,
No, it's
send
just
him.
like for me, it's like why where was this at the beginning? Like he was the one person that was vocal about not liking like Tibbs.
I agree. I
So
agree.
the organization put all their eggs in your basket, and then
Hey yo.
they're gonna put all their stock into. All right, Mikhail, we're gonna fire Tibbs, and then we're gonna put, we're gonna focus on you and let you cook, right?
Yeah.
Give you the
Yeah.
extension, right? And then after that, it's like you waited till the rumors came out that you might be getting shipped to Portland for you to go ahead and drop 30. Like and then like for him to say like I'm not like I gotta be more coachable. It's like okay.
Yeah.
Like you were the one that vouched for a new coach and you're uncoachable or you
Yeah.
weren't being coachable. Like that's like the weird
He
thing for
used
me.
the word I was a bit entitled.
Yeah,
He said he was a
yeah.
bit
He probably
entitled.
thought he was all that in a bag of chips. And unfortunately, like you haven't played like all that in a bag of chips. And a lot of people bring up the playoff highlights. I understand that, bro. That's
Yeah.
cool and all. But what are you doing for me now, bro? Like
Mm.
that's cool. Like, listen, I love Carmelo Anthony. He's my favorite,
Oh, here
like
we
one of
go.
my favorite Knicks. But
Here we
like
go.
at the end of the day, it's like you gotta update your resume, right? I love Dante DiVincenzo. Okay, Dante DiVincenzo. He's not on the team anymore. Like, still love the guy and stuff, but I don't care what he's an op right now. He's on the Minnesota Timberwolves. So like if you're on here, and especially if the organization's gonna invest in you, like they literally got rid of the coach so that you can be better. And it's like there's no more excuses for me. So turn up, dude. Like, and if you stay with us, like, turn up the rest of the season. Like, let's go. Like, otherwise, your team wouldn't be, your name wouldn't be in the trade rumors. That's
Basically.
why, like, not that I don't care. It's just like we've given you a pass already. We
Yeah.
spent the picks. We giving you the extension. Like, what more do you want? Like, we give you a new coach. So that's my attitude towards it. And people who maybe think I'm insensitive, no, I'm just keeping it
No,
real.
you're absolutely right, bro. You're absolutely right. Like, don't sit there and be a jerk throughout the rest of the season because you feel some type of way. And then once you hear, all right, well, they're willing to trade your ass. You like,
Yeah.
hold on, let me get my stuff
Let me
together and
start
stuff like
cooking
that.
now. Like what,
Nah, don't do
bro?
none of that, bro. We needed you before.
Yeah, and you
We
and
needed
you
you
could
before.
you could play an important role, but it's like whatever's going on in the team, right? To me, it just seems like it's more emotional, right? And I just think the Knicks. Like, I want to win a championship. Like me and Champ
Man.
want to win a championship, and like
Hmm.
I don't care about like player stands, right?
Yep.
We know who the number one is. We need a solid number two. Hey, if we keep Cat, cool, yo, bro, cook up for the rest of that. Awesome. But if we had the opportunity to get Giannis, bro, I'm pulling that trigger. I'm not even thinking about it. To have another second superstar who could defend, two-way player who can lock down the paint along with Mitchell Robinson, like get rebounds, can pass the ball, not afraid of the moment, has high IQ basketball. He's been in the playoffs before. He's been in those moments, and he doesn't care. He's a type. He can airball free throws. Guess what? He's still gonna go to the rim and attack it, get fouled, and shoot the free throws again. And if he airballs those, he's still gonna go. Like that's the type of mentality as he has.
He
Killer.
wants to win.
I'm a killer. I'm a killer, and killers kill. And that's what Giannis does. He's done it. We've seen him do it, and Jalen has that instinct too, but Jalen hasn't been to the finals. Giannis has. So like you put those two together, oh man, it's like I can see it. And I'm not worried about the injury. We got the best medical staff. We saw what this medical staff could do to turn Mitch's life around. Look at Mitch. Top 5 in the league.
Look
For
at
me,
OG.
he's one of the most important Knicks on the team. And
Look at OG.
he keeps cooking, and I think that we should extend him. If he keeps playing like this, give him that bag because he's so impactful like that, you know?
You look at
But
OG.
OG's cooking too, and OG
OG
just
look
needs to be a
amazing.
little bit more consistent, develop a handle, and he's got the.
Not just that. Not just that. Notice something, bro. We have not talked about OG and Anobi being hurt at all yet.
That's true. That's true. I think he was out a little bit for a couple games earlier this season, but
But
it
it
wasn't
wasn't
nothing
that. But
major.
it wasn't like it wasn't like how it
He
was early in
how
his
it was,
career.
yes, yes, yeah. But he was getting nicked up and
Yes,
always,
yes.
yes, I agree, and that just goes to show you, man. Like I like Josh's hard attitude. Like when Cat went up and he fell or whatever, and he was like, "Yo, get up." He's like, "Yo, just get up." Like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro, like get up. Like it's time to work. Like stop being a baby and let's man up. Like we men, we grown. Like let's put in the
Mhm.
work. Like and whatever happens at the deadline, I'm cool with it.
Yes. Same
Right?
here.
I want to win at all costs. If we trade Mikal to get Drew Holiday, cool. A lot of people are like, oh no, Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is a elite defender. I'm not saying he's in his prime right now. I'm not saying that, but he has high IQ defense.
Yes.
Right? He go look at it when the Celtics won the title a couple years ago. When they were playing the Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, look at who was guarding Kyrie Irving. Drew Holiday was. Elite high IQ. He also played Brunson really well too. So it just goes to show you like the you get a veteran like that who's savvy, high character, high IQ guy, and he loves if we trade for him and we get Jan, like it's just a good. This is the time to do it. The Knicks cannot waste any time this year
Nope.
because this is the perfect moment you have to get to the finals, and then when you get there, you can win it. Right, anything can happen in those finals, regardless of who the opponent is coming out the West. Like we got to worry about the East, worry about the East, and we get to the finals. Like this is the opportunity to do it. That's why you hear these names going in trade rumor because if we know as fans, champ, that the time is now to win a title, how much do you think the hot seat is in the offices of James Dolan and Leon Rose and all them? Like they feel the pressure too. They know they're that close than they've ever been in how many years to winning a championship. So the urgency is there. So that's how bad like New York needs a championship. One New York Knicks championship will change lives for it's so impactful. That's how important it is. But
I do love how this team have a switch though. Every year it's been like that. Every year that Jalen Brunson has led this team to the playoffs, a
mhm,
switch would hit, and literally it would just we would just go crazy in the playoffs.
yeah,
A strong run, no matter who's on the team. I do definitely enjoy that. So and I don't think this is gonna be any different. I
yeah,
think after the deadline, whatever happens, happens. We're locked in after that. As a fan base, everybody should. That's how I normally roll. If you're here past the deadline, let's get it. Let's go. I'm happy that you're here with the squad. Let's go to war. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's what it is now. That's what
yeah,
it is with this Knicks roster. That's how it's always been, and people got to get on board with it. Other than that, everything is up in the air because there's a lot of things you got to fix that we didn't like. Now, right now, we are on a 5 game, 4 game win streak, going into
yes.
going to against the Lakers tomorrow.
But the
So
Lakers tomorrow at the Garden.
at the Garden, you got LeBron and Luca coming to
It's gonna,
town. Let's keep the
yeah,
streak.
man. And listen, supposedly Austin Reeves gonna be healthy, but that's nothing new. We already know that everybody
Everybody wants to
comes,
play against us.
everybody gets healthy automatically. But that's okay
Hmm.
because I want everybody at their best. So when
Yep.
we beat them, they can't say, "Oh, this person, that person." No, Um, yeah, man, we got to go in. I think this game is very winnable. We just gotta, lock in like we do, and I'm not worried about the regular season. This is why, like, a lot of people are panicking. I'm like, yo, it's only it's the end of January. Like, we still have a lot of basketball left. We're not even at the All
Hmm.
Star game break yet. So that just goes to show you like how long the season is. Like, I had to remind myself, like, and I'm like, man, like, we got so much basketball left. Like, I couldn't believe it. And I'm like, yeah, I got to chill, bro. Like, I can't be bothered with the losing streak. And I said, as long as there's life, like, we good. Like, you know, it's an amazing journey that we're on right now. And after the trade deadline, we'll have more of an idea of who's here for
Yes.
certain for the long run, and we can gear up and prepare for the playoffs. But until then, we're gonna take it one game at a time, man. And we got a 5 game win streak. I would love to beat LA, and I would love to beat Denver before the All-Star game break. Those are the 2 games I'm circling. And obviously, we got to take care of business against the other teams. I think we have the Wizards. We have a lot of like the other teams that are
And
not
then we
all
got
that. But
Detroit coming up. Detroit and Boston coming up too.
yeah, in February though.
I think it's early February. I think it's next week.
Is it? Oh yeah, I think you're right. Actually,
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know off the top of my head,
We in
but
Detroit and we in Boston.
yeah. So, but are they before the All-Star game though?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe it's right
Hmm.
after the Laker game.
I don't know. All right. Well, listen, man. A lot of rumors going out there, and we'll see what Leon Rose cooks up.
Yep.
Stay tuned. We're gonna dropping a couple more videos. Yeah, and let us know your thoughts, man. Should we trade for Giannis? Should we, keep the team intact and run it with everybody? What's your thoughts? Is there a sleeper trade out there that you
I was just about
guys
to
would
ask
like? I mean, I want Jose Alvarado, but maybe not. Was it Najee? Was it Marshall
Najee Marshall.
from Dallas? Yeah, he. But I think
I want Sadiq Bey.
Dallas is asking for like a first round pick or something for
I
him.
want
Like,
Sadiq Bey. He just had 30 tonight too.
Sadiq Bey is another attractive contract, and he's also a good wing. So, but that's the Pelican. Yeah, man. I mean, there's a couple moves out there. But listen, man, stay tuned. We're gonna be back. We appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Like the video. Also, please subscribe, man. We
Please
appreciate all the
subscribe.
subscribers that are subbed. We're gonna keep dropping some more content for you guys. We appreciate you guys. Champ, you got any last words before we head out of here?
Yeah, and in the comment section, I want to know a question too. This is my question, Jim's question. If there's a player outside of Giannis that you could trade Conley Towns for, who would you want?
It's a good question. Let us know in the comments down below, guys. Who would be the player that you'd want to see? And yeah, man. And any just questions at all, please interact with us. We appreciate you guys. You guys have a great night. We have the Laker game tomorrow, and let's get this W, man. Let's keep the W's going.
And it's the Knicks world.
It's the next world. You guys have a good one.